By now, you've heard all about the lack of affordable housing in Central Florida, but even people who already have a roof over their heads are finding themselves being priced out by the rising rents. And we're not just talking about downtown Orlando.
West 2's Hadas Brown explains zip codes outside of the city are seeing the biggest hikes.
But we feel like everything is much higher now.
Charlene Testa, her fiance, and her son live in a rented apartment in Daytona Beach. She's been trying to move her family to Ormond Beach, but it's been difficult.
We feel a little bit stuck here because we were looking everywhere else to upgrade and get into a better area with schools, and the rent is drastically high, $1,600, $1,800. Just for even 2 bedrooms.
According to Zillow, the Orlando metro area saw rent go up by 5.6% from last year, but it's much higher in our coastal communities. The Melbourne market saw a hike of 9.8% and in Daytona, 10.6%. These numbers compare April of this year to April of 2020. In the Melbourne metro area, zip codes 32927, 32901, and 32937 saw the biggest rent hikes between 12% and 15%. Further north in the Daytona Beach metro, the biggest rent hikes were between 16% and 17%. Those hit 32169, 32119, and 32118.
These are really in-demand markets right now. People are moving to places that have, sunshine year round. So like the Sun Belt is really exploding.
The Melbourne area saw movement into town go up by 28% when you compare the rates for 2019 and 2020. Daytona showed an increase of 11%. So in either metro, could long-term residents eventually get priced out if the rents keep climbing? Economic data analyst Nicole Bichot says it is a possibility.
As we see these rents increasing, especially in these more affordable areas, people are going to get priced out to where they're going to be considered rent burden. They're going to be spending more than 30% of their income on rents. And so one thing that we say is really important in that is to focus on rent relief, the federal rent relief that needs to get into the pockets of renters.
Orange, Brevard, and Volusia counties both have emergency rental assistance programs in place with millions of federal dollars available to help residents struggling to stay in their homes. As for Testa, at this point, her family has turned their attention to buying.
My fiance is now working 2 full-time jobs to try to save, so we have a down payment come February.
Hadas Brown reporting, WESH 2 News.
While nationwide, the typical rent is up about 3%. Rents in Sunbelt states went up substantially. So the trend that we saw here is in line with what's happening across the country.